So I'm going to share with you our baseball fundamental period session. This is a team defensive drill involving all eight position. No pitchers will be involved in this. So again, all eight of your position players will be at their spots. The one thing about this is you're going to need several coaches or players. Maybe if you're at a big school that's got some pitcher only guys, they can definitely help you out with this. So I've got myself right here listed, and then I've got my outfield coach listed, and then I've got Coach 1, Coach 2, Coach 3, and Coach 4 right here to help out running this period. So if you're a youth coach, you can certainly maybe use some parents, or maybe you're blessed with a really good coaching staff, whatever school, whatever organization you're with. So that's the biggest thing that you will need is some help. But if you do have that help, this is a great way to get organized, a great way to accomplish a lot of defensive fundamentals, a lot of defensive session at really a small period of time. So we're going to run this for it can be for 30 or 40 minutes is usually what we do. It can go shorter or longer. If you want, you can make it as long as you want if you want to dedicate a whole practice to nothing but this chart. So we have 10 fundamental periods all the way down. We've got really three what we call fundamental periods, and then we've got period 4 through 9 is our rep period, and then period 10 is a team period. So I'm just going to go through this briefly. Again, let's just say each session is going to be 3 minutes long. So 3 times 10 is going to be 30 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is fundamental period 1, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly and just let you kind of read it over, and you'll get the idea of what we do. So our catchers will be off to the side with Coach 2, our catching guy, doing stances and receiving. Our infielders, first, second, third, and short, we'll all do our standing fundamental drills, all of our hand drills, getting ready for our progressions as we move towards our reps. And then our outfielders will be doing partner ground balls. So, our outfield coach will be directing those, and they'll work on just basic ground ball fundamentals. Fundamental period 2, okay, so we'll do fundamental period 1 for about 3 minutes. Then our catchers for fundamental period 2 will do tags and forces. And then we'll do some kind of infield specific drills for our infield guys. If you've seen some of my other videos, I talked about the IDPs, the individual defensive position drills. We'll do 1 or 2 of those as well for this period, and then our outfitters will be doing fly balls. So that's 6 minutes total, and then we'll go to 3 more minutes. Our catchers will be doing exchanges. Okay, getting the ball out of our glove, working on good exchanges, prepping for throw periods. And then we love to use paddles for our infield. Okay, you can buy fancy paddles on your hand. We don't. I'll be honest. What we do, we've got 2 different type of paddles. Some that I'm made of wood, and if you're lucky enough that maybe your football program has thrown away some thigh pads or some knee pads that they no longer can use, you can actually put a strap on there and make that a paddle for your hand. To practice 2 hands, soft hands, catching the ball out in front, and so forth. So we'll take some fungos with some paddles for about 3 minutes. Outfielders, they'll do what we call open and close drills and work on line drives for 3 minutes. Then we get into our rep period. Okay, so our first rep period, and this is period 4 total, you can see our catchers will be throwing, so they'll throw to third base and first base. All right, first base, they'll cover for that. Third base will cover for that, and our middle guys will be doing double play feeds and flips. Outfielders will be doing fence drills, soft hanging line drives, and diving for balls. Okay, so we'll maybe get 2 or 3 lines, and the guys will get through that. Obviously, for all of this stuff, it's only 3 or 4 minutes. It's very fast paced. Your guys are going to be pretty tired after this is over, which is great. So our next period, our catchers will throw to second. We'll do that out of steals and bunts. All right. So our middle guys, actually our shortstops and second baseman, they will cover second base. We'll mix in what we call our cut play one. That's for our first and third defense. So we'll mix a few of those in as well. And then we'll just do for the corners, we'll do a basic 5-3. So hit ground balls to third, first base covering. Our outfitters will be working on two-line communication as far as hitting the ball in between or throwing the ball in between them. Just work on communicating on fly balls. So that takes us to rep period number 6. Our catchers will do our blocking drills. And then first base will cover for shortstop throwing to first. Third base will throw to second base. Second baseman covering there. Move on to period 7. Our catchers will do live block and recover. It could be from an arm or we hit a fungo at them. They'll have to block it, get up, recover it just like a game. Get ready for a runner advancing. First base, they will be covering from shortstop and third base. We'll be doing 6-3, 5-3. And then second baseman, if you have two of them, will actually be working on 4-6s, double plays. One of them will cover the bag. One of them will make a double play turn, and then they can flip-flop. Outfitters will start actually either hitting balls at them or use a machine to get balls at their position. Now, I will say while I'm on outfield here, 3 minutes isn't a lot for that. So we actually, the next 3 sessions, so this is 3 minutes right here. This will be 3 minutes, and this will be 3 minutes. They'll actually get about 9 or 10 minutes all in a row of nothing but fungos, again, from a fungo or a machine or whatever you guys want to do that day for live balls. Okay, so for period 8 here, pass ball fetches. That means our catchers are working on recovering pass balls, making a play at the plate. Usually a coach will stand there and he'll just toss the ball to the backstop. They'll work on sliding around it, delivering a good ball to try to get a runner from third. And then you can just read all this. We're going to work some double plays for our infitters right here for 3 minutes. That's third base. I'm sorry, that's for second base and first base. Shortstop will actually have a play in the hole, and he'll be going to third base for a 6-5 play on that. So 2 sessions left. Our catchers for this one right here will be doing pop-ups. We love pitch machines for pop-ups to our catcher. You get some coaches, it might take them 3 minutes to hit one fly ball to a catcher. We'll get a machine out there and get them, 12, 15 reps of good fly balls in 3 minutes. And then we're going to go middle infield double plays here. These are full double plays. Okay, 4-6-3, 6-4-3. And third baseman, we're just going to work on slow rollers, no throws. Again, outfitters are still taking balls. And then our last team period, we bring our last period, which is our team period. I don't think you can work on pop-ups as a team enough. So we get all the balls off the field, all the fungos off the field. We usually, have either 2 machines on the field or 2 fungos, and we'll just go kind of rapid fire, hitting to all 8 positions on the field. And they've got to talk, and as a team, not let the ball drop. So that's how we always will finish this period up, with a team period of team fly balls. So I hope this helped. This is just one way you can break defensive fundamentals down in your practice. Again, it can be from 30 to 40 minutes. It covers a lot of ground in a short amount of time. The first time you do it, it's probably going to take a little bit longer, and after doing it 2 or 3 times, you'll have it down to a science, and your team will get in that routine. And once they get into the game, that muscle memory and that cognitive memory will take over on how to make these plays, hopefully, for you to have a better chance of success. I hope this helped, and good luck in your season.